Okay. I'm here. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Greetings. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome again to the show. Follow us, like, share, subscribe. Okay. All right. We have an interesting topic to discuss really quick today. How's everyone doing? Oh my God, I forgot to put a neck chain on my neck, but that's okay. I'm all right. Oh, do it this way. No, do it this way. Oh, sometimes when you're in the mirror, it's very hard. All right. Okay. Do this. All right. How's everyone doing? Let me just share that I'm live. Uh yeah, I think he's saying here that I'm live already. Okay, let me share the button, copy the link. Oh my God, it's kind of warm in here, but it's cold outside. Okay, I have something very interesting to talk about real quick. Something very interesting to talk about. All right, let's do this to let people know we are live. Oh my God, sorry. Uh, it kind of showed that blank thing at the beginning. I hope I'm able to change it later. Okay, we're here. All right, thank you so much, whoever that have joined. I appreciate your presence. This is Lilian. Very quick, we're not going to stay too long today. I have two hot topics, two hot things I want to talk about, I want to share with us. So give me your thoughts and let me know what you think about them and all that good stuff so that we can talk about it together. All right. So if you're just joining, my name is Lilian, and how's everyone doing? How's your week? My week went well. It's okay. We're weekend already. The year is running so fast and all that good stuff. So, but we thank God for that. We can't complain. He He knows, you know, He is the creator of the universe, so we can't complain about anything. Um, all right. I'm just trying to let people know that we are live. So share. If you're there, help me to share the video. Let people know that we are live. I'm just trying to let people know that we are live. Sorry for that. Trying to share the video and all that good stuff. So, should spouses, this is something that has been trending this week, and I like, why don't I talk about it? I heard people talking about it that, this is one thing that has been a problem for a lot of families when it comes to money matter, you know, about spouses. So some people are saying, should spouses keep their money together? Should they not keep their money together? Is it 50-50? And actually, there is a very prominent celebrity, in America who was saying that she shares the bill with her spouse 50-50. And I listened to a couple of other people give their own opinion, and most of them, these are not our community people. These are not our African people. These are, Western people now saying, oh, why not? I share my bills with my husband 50-50. Even I don't count it. I just do what I got to do. Some people say we put the money together and all that. Is it a problem in our community or is it not a problem? Please give me your thoughts. That's what we're talking about today. And also the truth about the Nollywood star actor who just passed on. May he so rest in perfect peace, Saint OBi. I'm going to talk about it. What is my view? What do I think? I'm going to talk about it. I just want to put this here. Please join us live right now, so that people can join us, So I'm going to talk about it, what people are saying about that. And is it true? Is it not true? For these hot topics. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that also, so that, every day we learn from what people say. You either learn, you filter the one you want to filter. You don't have to take everything. You just take the one you want to take, learn from that. And then, you move on. That's what I say. That's what I believe in, So you can never stop learning, you know. You can never stop learning. So okay, I'm just trying to share the video so that people will know that we are live and all that good stuff. Like I said, um, you know. So let's start with the first one. Really. Should spouses do 50-50? So if you're married, this is strictly for, anyway, it doesn't matter, even if you're in a relationship as engaged or boyfriend and girlfriend, sometimes It's only our people who don't understand how to, sometimes, some of them, how to do relationship business. There's some young boys in the Western country and young girls, when they are dating, they buy properties together, they have an agreement and all that stuff. So even if anything happens, they split it. So it's a way of investing. So, and they do things 50-50. So I'm going to give my own opinion, but I'm just going to give an overview of what I think. And you can also share yours, what you think about it. Should spouses, let's put it up there. Should spouses run a 50-50 at home? What that means is the bills in the house, the rent, the mortgage, and the mortgage, the car note, and everything, the food. Who pays the bill? I mean, growing up in Nigeria, the way the mentality is, the way they made us to understand, is that the man has to do everything. Which to me, I don't know. I don't think that my parents did that 100%, because I know that my mom was very supportive of my father. Yes, I know that. My mom was very supportive of my dad. Supportive in the sense that she contributed and also took care of us. So if you're buying the things for the kids, you are taking care of the food and paying some light bills while the man does the heavy one. I don't see anything wrong with it, because when you come to look at it today, most of our people who travel abroad, our African brothers and sisters that travel overseas, even now, I think it's happening in Africa, there in Nigeria. Most of the problems that they are facing is finance. Finance, finance, finance. And this financial problem has led a lot of them to divorcing, to separation, to a lot of problems and headache. You understand? I don't want to call it, for me, I don't want to call it 50-50. The reason why I don't want to call it 50-50 is that when you were getting married, they joined the both of you as one. So whatever concerns the both of you becomes one. You know, that's what I think. Whatever concerns the both of you becomes one. And when it becomes one, whatever you're making should not, shouldn't go into start saying, oh, I'm going to do this and this is what I'll do. If you're not able to, you the man, if you're not able to meet up this particular part of your portion, then we got a problem. So you see, when you do that, definitely there's going to be a problem, because the man is going to be so overwhelmed, he's going to be so worn out, he's going to be so exhausted. And by the time he's so exhausted, he can't do too much, then there's a problem. There's a problem. You know, there's a problem there. So the truth of the matter is, whatever you're doing, both of you should support the house. You have something, I think, we keep talking about this thing. Well, it is good that we keep talking about it. We keep talking about it because even the Bible says faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God. So maybe as we continue to talk about it, oh, Miss Biani, thank you so much. She says that's right. Thank you for joining. So as we continue to talk about it, people will begin to learn. It's not, wherever you are supposed to be part of the responsibility of that place. So when you have a spouse, you are in a relationship. Hello, Lily. Thank you so much, Andrea, Alex. Thank you for joining. So when you are in a relationship and you work as the lady and your man is there, you have to support him. And that's one thing I really, really like, if you allow me to say, about the Western culture. When you meet a girl, a young boy, and you're taking the girl out, in the back of their mind, she's not expecting you to pay her bills after eating. I mean, it is the right thing to do as a man, as a gentleman, to pay her bills, to pay for the food or pay for the drink. But because of the way they have grown, or the way they were trained, she is not expecting you, like the Nigerian mentality, for you to pay for the food. She has her money. She will tell you, no, you don't have to pay. If you insist, then she says, okay. I mean, but courtesy demands Oh, thank you, Cindy Poche. I appreciate that. Nice topic. Thank you. So it is your responsibility to say, okay, um, I want to pay for this girl. And if the girl says you don't have to pay, you still insist, it's fine. But let us not keep calling it 50-50. Do as much as you can for your house, because when the man too has his money, he's not going to leave you. He's not going to leave you. Excuse me for that. Let me drink some water. You know, he's not going to leave you. So, this thing is a problem for most people in the diaspora when it comes to money, especially when the woman starts working. Like, oh my God, I'm seeing money, see dollar. Then he will not tell the man, no, you pay the rent, you pay the bills, you pay the bills, you pay the. Your husband is going to crumble and fall. So, if other people who are celebrities who have so much money in millions are saying that, they share things in the house to help the man to do things. You don't just say, oh, the man has money, he's a millionaire. Why should I be bringing my own money for, to add to it? This is what is causing a lot of chaos in a lot of our homes today. No, I don't have money. The husband will be asking for $50. The woman said, I don't have. Oh, I don't have. And you have more than that. So I am not in support of, I don't want to mention that whether it's 50-50 or no 50-50. If you are both married or you are living lovers or whatever you are, it is your responsibility to help each other. If the lady is not working, the man will support as much as he can. Once the lady begins to work, she has to support. And if the man is not working, the lady continue to support. Don't drag him to the mud, because that is a problem. And that's why sometimes I say some of these things, if only we can just learn from people, learn the right thing and execute it, there'll be a lot of peace in the homes. There'll be a lot of happiness. Money shouldn't be a problem any longer for people. Because you know what? You came to this world to make the money, and you're going to go one day and leave the money. No matter how rich you are, you can only enjoy it. Oh, you are here, you are enjoying it. The moment you close your eye, pam, you don't remember anything. It doesn't matter what you have. That's your wife that you are saying he will not eat your money, will begin to eat the money. And the husband you are running from that will not eat the money will begin to eat the money. So why not spend the money together? Why not bring it? I know, yeah, some people will say, oh my God, Lydia, you don't know some of these men, they will take your money to go and be carrying girls. I understand. But before I got to that level of going to carry girls, did you ask yourself? Because this is a very serious topic. I think I need to bring like a panel, because what really makes men go out? Is it their nature? Like I was hearing this guy today, respectfully to him, is his opinion, Two-Face, saying that men are born naturally. They are born to wango cheat on their wives. And I'm happy that a lot of people disagree. And I disagree with him too, because we've seen a lot of men in the Western country who are not doing that. If you want to marry two women, why not? It's fine. Tell your wife before you marry her, I'm a polygamist. I'm going to marry up to 2-3 women. Are you game? If she's game, that's fine. Two of you can do that. But if she says, no, I don't think I want that too, then far, you go look for another person. So because that is a fear of most women that makes them to say, oh, we don't put money together. So, but my own take is this: whether you put money together, you don't put together, make sure that you are caring for the home. Make sure that you are taking care of the home. You are helping your partner. You're not leaving the whole thing for the partner to do alone. Because if you keep doing that, the person is going to get tired. Is going to get exhausted. We have to support one another. Even if you're not married, you're living with your brother, sister, your uncle, whoever, support. your friend, support. As you know, because sometimes we only look at this thing and say, oh, I'm not married, it's all right, so I'll just be here. No, 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 no. That's why if you live in America, you are 18 years old, your parents will tell you, you get a job and you got to be part of the bills in the house. You have to. You can't be eating my food as my child. You're 20 something. You don't want to go get any job there to bring in a little money for something. And I'm feeding you. It's not going to happen. Even if I'm a billionaire. No. You know why? Because he does not make the child strong and be responsible. So by the time that child grows up and now settles down, she will now say, you know what? The responsibility of the home is going to be on the man. But if it's a child who has learned to support, you grow up that way, you will support your partner. I hope we all are learning from this. You support your partner. So, and I don't want us to be counting it. Yeah, sometimes we're human beings. Sometimes we're humans. You say, oh my God, I do that sometimes. I spent all my money, you know, and, my hobby is so good and so, funny. You just say, what was the money meant for? And I like, seriously? Yeah, I said, the money is meant to be spent. So be happy that you're spending it. So when you do that, you have a happy home. But like I said, we all are learning, and people should be open-minded to learn. A lot of people are not learning. If you're not learning, there's going to be crisis. You have to learn. And also the man to please be responsible. If your spouse, your wife is the one helping more in the house with her money, please don't take the money to go and do things that are not necessary outside, because she's not going to find it funny when she discovers. But the bottom line here is, please help one another as spouses in the house. And don't give a number to it. Don't ratio it to say, oh, 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 20-20. No, don't put a ratio like that, because it's possible that, one of the partners don't even have a good job, or the job is not paying much, or, it could just happen. Or maybe one person is sick or something. So we have to learn how to help 100% without complaint. Without complaint. Do your best, because the life that we're living in is for you to just come do your best. Do your best, enjoy yourself, and that's it. Please, this thing is a lot of problems. I'm saying it now, it looks like a joke, but it's not. It's a lot of problems for many homes. It's a lot of problems for many relationships. Let me tell you guys, I was in Nigeria. This was like a couple of years ago. And I was in a church program. I went with my friend, who is like my sister. I went to the church program that they have, and they were talking about marriage. Very interesting topic, nice discussion. And it came to the part where they said, you and your husband, when I go get one account, I'm not kidding you. I am not. I kid you not. If you hear the scream that came from behind, from the women, I had to look. I like, seriously? They were all screaming, never, lie, we not go put money together. Make it take, they go give all those small girls. Make it go, they give those small girls. Lie. This was inside the church. Because sometimes it's hard for some people to bring up these discussions in church or churches, for people to really add their human view. We're human beings. And we have our views, we have our thoughts, This blouse, I don't understand. One side, they one kind. I want it to be balanced. If it's one-sided, I will understand it's one-sided. So please be balanced. Which side I'll go? Like this, I guess. No, like this, like this, like this. Okay. This is irrelevant right now. I don't, let it be. So they all screamed. They're like, no way. He go give our money to small girls. I'm like, really? They say yes. So this man, you know, it shouldn't be like that. Even if you're not giving the man the money cash directly, make sure you're doing things in the house. Make sure you take care of the house. The woman builds a home. So don't hoard all your money and tie it and be saving it for Ashoebi you go and wear outside, or saving it for some funny things you want to do, and you don't have toiletries in the house. Your husband's boxer. See, men don't remember to do a lot of things. You have to remind them sometimes. It's only few men, few. But most of the men, they are wired like babies. I mean, credit to them. They go get their money, they do the business and all that stuff. But every other thing, they're wired like babies. So you as the woman that God has placed there, it is your responsibility to make sure that you do the motherly thing. That's why you're a woman. You do the motherly thing. You're the one who will know that, oh, this is not in the house. Very few men are like the women, they check in and all that, but they're few. So majority of the men are wired like babies outside making money. So it is your responsibility as a woman, if you're making your money too, to make sure that you get everything in the house ready. So that when the man comes, he needs some things and you bring it out. You say, oh, really? We have this? You say, oh, yeah. So he appreciates you. So please, it shouldn't be more than 50-50. Don't go down and say, I'll do 30, he will do 70. Yeah. If the man is very rich and he gives you enough, please, I will take and use the other extra that I have to do a lot of other rishi. But the bottom line here is be supportive of one another, help one another, lift each other up. Please don't let money be a problem for you guys. Let it be something different. To say, oh, we're having issues and this happened, that happened. We couldn't hold anymore. They say, what's the matter? Let it be something different, no money matter. Because money is to be spent. Have you seen anybody, they say, oh, yes, he buy. When he buy, they can't put all the money he get for inside the place for him. No. Trust me, if you put them, people will go and dig it up the next day or that night and take the money. Go try them. So you put somebody down, you can't put $1 million. Even the security. Now I go make sure say bring the people at the right time to take that money come out. But nobody does that. Let's go to the second topic now. Thank you everyone for taking time to listen. Let's go to the second topic. So now it is very interesting because this one is very serious. That's why I'm keeping quiet now. It's a very serious matter. This is for the Nollywood actor. I really didn't have opportunity to meet him before he passed. I haven't met him in the business. Let me see. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think I met him face to face in the business before he passed. No, I don't think so. I know I used to go to Zikizilu's office a lot, but I don't think I met him. Well, the Nollywood star who just passed, Saint OBi. He's a very good actor. You guys know now. He's one of the very good actors that we all, saw coming up, growing up and all that stuff. And, talented and natural. A lot of them then, very natural and talented, born actors. When you say actors are born, I'm not saying the ones now are not good. I mean, they're good in their own right. But these are people who almost started the business. He's part of the pioneers. I mean, second tier, sort of, if you want to say so, after the Andes, So he's a good actor and been living his life. To me, I've been saying, oh my God, where is this guy? Where is this guy? And recently we all heard the very sad news that he passed. And when he passed, a lot of people were trying to figure out what happened. I'm going to give my own view eventually, but I just want to explain some few things that we have to take seriously. We have to take seriously. So when he passed, Mr. Zigizulu Okafor wrote something here, that this gentleman was passing through a lot with the spouse. And I'll read some of the extracts. He said, I quote, allegedly, from what I read from social now, from Zigizulu Okafor, that, you know, he was a cool guy, very gentle, because they know him up close, and got married. I think from what he said, I'm trying to paraphrase so I don't read everything, but if you guys don't mind, his social life was blunted perhaps by his resentment. No, his reticent, sorry, not resentment. His reticent disposition, his persona, two-dimensional, to a distant public. He was upscale and cool. He manly bearing spoke loud. His on-screen image, ironically, amplifies some idiosyncrasies. Nigeria, not to speak English. You not to speak English. You the English too much. Well, he kind of counted and now started telling the story of Saint Obi that, you know, after he rose to stardom, I mean, every man would want to settle down and get married. He met this young lady. I don't know her, so I'm not going to say too much about it because she has her own side of the story. That when he got married to this lady, the lady, I know a lot of ladies are very possessive. That is why any profession that you do, any job that you do, before you marry, please do not pretend. I can't stand it. Don't pretend. Tell your spouse, your fiance, look, let me tell you, I'm a strip dancer, I'm a stripper. If the person says, I'm cool with you being a stripper, that's cool with the person. Tell the person, now go ride a sell. I'm a shoemaker. Please, please, please say your truth. Do you want it? Because I'm not going to bend because of you. I'm not going to change it. This is what makes me happy. I'm not going to change it. Because I've seen a lot of people pretend and they tell their spouse, it's okay, I won't do it again, I won't do it again. Then you not get married, you're depressed, you can't do it, it's a problem. You got to let each other know. Pertaining what you said about spouse being supportive to each other, that's a very good idea because it helps prolong the lifespan of the man. Exactly. Thank you so much. We'll go back a little bit to the first topic. It says, pertaining to what you said about spouse being supportive to each other, that's a very good idea because it helps prolong the lifespan of course, yes. You have to support yourselves. And if you don't support yourself, what are you doing? And that is, I'm telling you, sometimes I try as much as I can not to be off, when I talk. I've seen some ladies, especially in the diaspora, who are building houses and their husbands does not know. Their husbands does not know. They are building. They have businesses. Their husbands don't know. And some men too are building. Their wives don't know. They have businesses their wives don't know. In Nigeria, the question is, for God's sake, why are you married? Why? Why are you deceiving yourself in this short life? So when you work together, you support each other, you grow together, you get old together, you enjoy yourself together, less blood pressure, less stress, less panic attack. So that if other things make you have panic attack like me, sometimes I get very panicky over very little things. Sometimes some crazy stupid things sometimes. Like the other day, a few days ago, I was just thinking about something and I just started panicking. And I just started panicking. And the thing that will panic me will not panic me. But very crazy little thing now. Maybe see rat jump or something. Just fear of very little thing. So you need a partner who can help you laugh through it. And that can only come when you both support each other. We can't overemphasize it. Support each other. Now, let's go back to what we're talking about, Saint OBi. So now, please, anything you are doing, let your spouse know when you are engaged to marry. and agree. Look, oh, I'm an actor, I'm an actress. Do you agree that when we marry, I will continue in the business? Yes. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, Sanjuma, goodbye. We are not meant for each other. Respectfully, there is a great man of God, one of our daddies. That word, I mean, there's some key things that he says that I just I get a grip on those things. There's this word he said that the woman he wanted to marry, the first woman he wanted to get engaged to, he told her, listen, I feel God is calling me and I'm going to go around the world preaching the gospel and all that. He said, the woman said, no, I'm not fit. Oh, I'm not going to marry. We're going to work out the preach like that. Oh, he said, oh, okay. All right. No problem. Thank you. That's it. He didn't marry her. And he made the best decision of his life. And he married Mama. So imagine if he had married that woman. Today he's in Canada. Tomorrow he's in Abeokuta. The other day he's in this. The woman will say, oh my God, not only you, this pastor, not only you, this Jesus, becomes a problem. So whatever you want to do, as long as you create time for the family, as long as you give because sometimes it's good to even go away and do your work and come back. As long as both of you agree, it works. And I'm so happy now for what is happening in Nollywood. Nollywood. I'm happy. Kudos to those my brothers and sisters. They are marrying themselves because they understand the business. So they are marrying each other. So now they know, you know my job, I know your job. So we're in it together. Because some of them who go outside to marry somebody who does not understand the business, it's a problem. They're like, you don't go again today. How many weeks you go stay? How long on a day location? Oh, how long? Who they kiss you? Who not they kiss you? Hello. So please understand the job of your spouse, whether it's a woman, whether it's a man. So now let's go back to him. That the wife allegedly might not have liked the acting career, and it became a problem, possibly in the home. And now they agreed that he should go into business. Now, when you are not doing what you enjoy doing, it can cause you depression. If you are somebody who likes to dress up and make up your face and just flaunt yourself and be happy, if you marry a man who will be telling you, you be demon, oh, why you dey make up now? See the hair where you wear. Come on, take it off. It will get you into depression. And also, allegedly, I read that there was a time that the spouse's brothers came to beat him up. Let me tell you, I've had that experience to a close relative of mine. Any woman who does that, God himself now ain't gonna deal with you. You call your family to beat up your husband or to come and fight him for what? Not be say they beat you for house. And those brothers, you're gonna reap what you will reap it, because your spouse too is gonna call the relatives to come and beat you. If it is true. But I believe it is true because I've had a close relative who had the experience. Why would you do that? Whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, why would you call your family to come and beat off your partner? Why? To come and beat your partner up. If you're tired, for God's sake, go your way. It shouldn't be a do or die affair for a relationship. And what happened eventually? They went their separate ways. And when they went their separate ways, this guy must have gone into depression. Depression is real, whether we like it or not. It is real. It happens. When a man stops being a man, he goes into depression. Even women self, when you are not doing what you're supposed to do, or you are not, you are not up there, what you're supposed to be doing, you're not up there. You can even be depressed. Not to talk of a man who, a man is like a key of the house. God gives you the key to be the head of the house, and you feel now that you're no longer a man. And allegedly, from what I read also, he can't even have access to the kids. Who does that? Some of our women, your mind is so tough and so hard, especially because you're making some kind of money. Cool down. It is wrong. Very, very wrong. Let's read this. In as much as that most women will not agree to this topic, I just want to say that left hand wash right, and right hand will do likewise. Please don't overload your husband with bills if you want to live long with him. That's my take. Thank you so much, Miss Biani. So going back again to the first topic, a lot of women are agreeing to what I said. It doesn't matter. You have to support. You have to support. You have to support with your everything that you have. Then when you don't have, two of you will sit down and say, we don't have, you know, but you have to support each other. Now let's come back again to Saint OBi's case. So women, no matter the money that you have, please don't send your husband to depression. It doesn't matter if you are the manager of anywhere, everybody say yes sir, yes sir. Now women, they be president and they get husband. After my vice president here is a lady. She get husband. You have to. Only our Nigeria. Now see say, I beg pardon me to say, I'm just saying, this is my take, or you have your take. I've seen it. So it's not that they are telling me. Some women, the moment they begin to make little money, especially here in diaspora, even their own friends as women, their arrogance, they're rude, they feel they don't care anymore, they're braggadocious, lackadacious, wingodocious, every shush. You just be like, say, what are you making? The husband becomes like a tool, like commanding up and down, doing anyhow. Come on. You will send the man to depression. And that's exactly allegedly what happened to this guy, Saint OBi. He got sick, no money, and now brings me to the Nollywood business. I say this all the time, and people don't like it when you say the truth. The organization Nollywood, maybe it's going to be a topic for another day, they need to go restructure. People can't be in that organization. In the business, they're sick, they're emotionally drowned, they don't have a help center, they don't have people. I think one of the actresses was trying to set up something the other day. I haven't heard from her. I don't think she has started. They don't have counselors, they don't have nobody to run to, no therapists, nothing is set up. So when anything is happening to them, you're on your own, you're Saint Israel. No help of any sort. It's wrong. We're losing our gifts, our talents, a lot of these people. Because when he was depressed, even those people who are writing now, where were you? Where were you? Why don't you look for the person and say, look, bro, I'm coming to look for you, bro. The way you they withdraw, so I not like him. I'm coming, bro. How many of you now go look for her? Now, yeah, they are saying, oh, now the wife driver, now the wife make her depressed. As he did that depression state, how many of you now? How many of you went to look for Saint OBi? How many of you? Say, bro, you know what? This way they do so it go hurt you. You got to come out of it. We're taking you to a therapist. You need to see a therapist. Life cannot be finished like this. It doesn't matter. Let's start afresh. How many of you now? Because you know why? We African people, we are all fair weather friends. When the going is right, when the going is good, you will be my friend. When the going is bad, bye-bye, oh, bye-bye. That's what we are. If you want to lose your friends among our, especially the Nigerian community, tell them you lost your job, you don't have money. Oh, Lilian. Just tell them, I don't have money. I'm broke. We don't have nothing anymore. We are broke. Blah, blah, blah. Just tell them that. No, a lot of them are going to run away. Fair weather friends. They won't help you. But God forbid anything happen, you buy, they'll start doing fundraising. May we stop this thing. May we begin to love genuinely. May Nigerians, especially because I'm talking about where I know, may we begin to love each other genuinely. May we begin to care for one another genuinely. May we be there when people need us. Not when they buy, you go and be donating. Well, when she was depressed, you didn't call her to say, hey, what's up? How are you? I know you don't want to talk, but it's okay. It will be well. Let's just say that. Because, yes, sometimes some people might not want to express what they're going through. But what you're going to tell them will make them feel that you love them. You know a sister, you know a brother, and you see them, they are not their usual self. You call them and say, I've been noticing that you don't do the way you used to do. You don't have to tell me the problem, but I want to let you know that it's okay. It could be worse. Give them stories of people. That's what I do to my friends. You come, you say, oh my God, is this. Okay, I will tell you about the person that it is worse. Because you know what? It could be worse. How many people went to Saint OBi to say, bro, we've not been seeing you. In fact, we are taking you by force, by fire. We want you to come out of your shell. You need a therapist. You're depressed. Because depression causes sicknesses. You get so stressed up, you go into depression, and before you know it, it can linger to different sicknesses and diseases. It's true. Somebody who is depressed, you're not eating well, what happens? Your organs, you're joking with it. Emotionally, psychologically, it affects. So let us learn to begin to appreciate people, look for them, care for them when they can appreciate it. Don't care for them when they cannot appreciate it. Now, another circular came up 2 days ago or yesterday from Saint OBi's family saying that the family needs the privacy, respectfully, yes, and that what Sir Zigizulu Okafor says is wrong. That is, the wife didn't cause the problem. I'm not here to judge the wife because I'm not there. She knows what happened between the two of them. All I'm here to say is, please, number one, make sure you agree to your career path. For the young people, if you are watching, please, if your husband is a doctor, make sure you can marry a doctor because they don't stay house all the time. They keep late nights because they have to be in the hospital or wherever they are working. If you are marrying a nurse, make sure you understand the work of a nurse because she's going to be up and doing, staying outside, going to work 11 to 7, 7 to 11 or whatever she's doing, or a travel nurse. Make sure you are ready. If you're marrying a teacher, he might have a lot of assignment. He or she has to be reading to keep up the brain so that they can help the children. So maybe he needs to go more school. You have to understand. Do not lie to each other, because if we're able to do this, when people marry, they won't be having problems. I dey plait hair, not be say if I marry you, you now say I should stop plaiting people's hair. I have seen people who do that to their spouses. They say, no, you don't go plait people hair again. Tell them not come. No. Maybe plaiting the hair is what makes her happy, for God's sakes. It's like me, somebody saying, don't come and do this again that you are doing. Hey, Smith TV, respect. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much, Lady Rose. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining. You have to let your spouse know That look, oh, I they do talk show, I they do movie, oh, hey. Anyway, before my husband met me, already know I do those things. So it's ridiculous to come into my life now and say, don't do it again. Thank you so much, sis. You know, to say, oh, don't do it again. Or maybe you are, if Gisme TV wasn't married now, you go to her and say, you will not do your show again. No, don't come out again. In fact, don't do real estate. Don't do anything. If you want to buy a house in Canada, that's the woman to meet. Those of you watching, she's the right real estate lady to go and meet to connect you, please. You go tell her and say, don't do that again. No. Spouses, please support each other's dream and vision. I am not judging, because I believe if the wife of Saint OBi, as they say, she's rich, she works with one of the big companies in Nigeria, all you would have to do is to pump money into your husband's business. Let him start producing films. Get a studio. He's going to be to your glory too, two of you. Maybe this guy would have been alive now, bubbling and maybe having one of the biggest production outfits in Nigeria. So let us please, when you are going into a relationship, whether you're separated, divorced, and you're trying to remarry, make sure that your spouse knows your career path. Don't deceive him. Don't lie to him. Don't lie to her. You now wake up and say, hey, Selena, when I was young, I used to like to go and jump tree. I think I want to make it a profession now. I'm going to be jumping tree or pole dancing. Selena will say, what? You didn't tell me that. I just woke up and realized and remembered. Iberibe. It's going to bring problem for you. It's going to bring a lot of chaos. We can stop all these things by defining what we need with our spouses when we're going into it. I'm so glad that, what's happening to my network? I'm so glad that, okay, I have my network, that the family came out now to say, this is not true. Whether it is true or not, it's their business right now. This man is gone. This man is gone. They couldn't mend the fence when he was alive. And I tell people sometimes when people are sick, sometimes not everything needs medication to chew. It might just be emotional. It might be the person needs a therapist. The person needs some, a counselor, somebody to talk to them, to help them go through what they're going through. Then they'll come out of it slowly. Then maybe now begin to add, some diet or whatever, some kind of food to help them. Do you know that food cures sicknesses and diseases? Food. The food you eat that will ginger you up. So please, a lot of our people are depressed, slow, silently depressed. Please, if you notice you're into depression, speak to somebody. Why is it going like this? I need to round up. I don't want the network to bounce off on me. I go there, America, they talk of network. That's, but sometimes it happens. That's to show that we are not perfect. It happens. It can be fluctuating if you're working on something around the area. So please, let's try to live happily. These two topics, I want to believe that we have learned something. I've learned something through what people are writing here. I've learned something, Define, make it clear. If you're an engineer, whatever you are doing, your hobbies that, tell them this is my hobby. I like to sing, so that sometimes you hear me singing. Don't say, why did I start? There's a lady here. She's one of our very beautiful mommies here. She's like an inspiration to all of us. She said when she was young, she likes to sing, but she couldn't do it along the line because she was raising kids and she was doing business. She came to meet the husband and they were building their business. Now that the business got situated, you know what? She is one of the very prominent, singers here we have in Boston. And her music is all over the place. Guess what? She's over 60. The husband is one of the happiest men I have seen ever. You understand? She's doing what she loves. The man didn't stop her. In fact, the man is even doing the dance pass for the video for our mom herself. So please, whatever you're doing, encourage each other so that you can live a long, happy life. Unless God says otherwise. But this question of we hearing people are depressed, they are not happy, did this happen? You go need to seek the help of a therapist. You understand? And to women or men out there, if you are separating, the other partner takes the child. I always say this: don't worry yourself. The pikin go come back. By the time that child grows, he will come and look for you. If the mother is the one lying, it will be a disgrace to her. If the father is the one lying, it will be a disgrace to him. But for people who really have sense together, if you're going to separate, two of you can still parent the child. You just come to an agreement. What do we do? How do we parent these kids? How do we manage? Well, may the soul of our brother, Saint OBi, may his soul rest in perfect peace. His real name is Obi now, 1 4. May his soul rest in peace. And, we can stop this thing that is happening in Nollywood. I think I'll make it a separate topic and maybe invite Nollywood people to come talk about it. They need more care. They need more attention. They need more support. All this is only when you are popular, people know you. And there are a lot of them behind the camera who are struggling and suffering. When they are in dilemma, people don't know them. It's a no, no, no. We have one of the producers too that passed recently. I didn't see the forum where they were contributing. It was in another forum. I heard it's only 3 people who contributed. It's a no, no. It's a no, no. We have to care for each other. That's why we are living. We should stop celebrating people when they die. Nigerians, stop celebrating people when they die. Stop it. Celebrate them now. If they're in crisis, let us come together and help each other. Any way we can help each other, let us help each other. Let us help each other. Let us love each other. Stop celebrating people when they die. When they are in distress, you will not be there. Yeah, I know. They'll say, I not tell me now. They were hiding it now. There is no way 1 or 2 people will not hear. That is when we come together and help the person. You save a soul. Then the person will be here for a longer time too. That's what we pray for. That's what we desire. You know? Thank you. The children shouldn't pay the price of parent separation. Exactly. Because most people, when they are separated, they say, I'll take my children. I'll take my children. He not going to come meet you. You are lying. You are suffering yourself. You know why? When those kids are grown, they're going to go look for their papa. They're going to go look for their mom. The truth will come up. But please, and please, and please, depression is real. Whether we like it or not. Mental health is real. That would be nice to invite them on this topic. Yes, I'm going to look for some Nollywood people to come talk about it. How can we care for the Nollywood people? Enough of the talk. Everybody go, wear agbada, wear this, showing off. People suffer, they sick. Nobody will contribute money to that. What can they do to stop it? To help people. Look, Hollywood here. I'm not saying that even in a Western country, say sometimes some of them not they die, young. But dear, a lot of them they old. A lot of them, 80s, 90s, 100, they old. But you see our people under 50, 55, under 60, under 40. Eh? And as a Zuzu has stroke. How many people fit help? So many of them. Some can't even pay their rent. How many people are helping them? So there should be a way, a central way to help these people. But you know our people, when you begin to talk about these people, the to know people, English won't finish us. Everybody, they speak English, they go here, they go there. Come on, Nigerians. Please, let's stop. Let us help people and stop celebrating people went by. Let us help them when they are here. Care for them. Support them. Do your best. Like I keep telling my support group of women, if you want to join, let me know, where we share healthy things on how to stay healthy and motivate each other. If you're watching, you're a woman, you want to join us, please inbox me. I'll put you It's a very private, hidden group, where we just support each other to say, eat healthy. I tell them one word: do your part and leave the rest for God. It's our part we are doing. Say, oh, Lilian, whoa, what's going on with you? Did you take your juice today? Oh, did you drink your lemon water? Oh, did you do this? Let's care for each other. Let's motivate each other first. Do your part and leave the rest for God. But I know that the Bible promises us long life. So if you do your part, he will do his part by his grace. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that is watching. I appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Share, follow, like, subscribe. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube as The Real Lilian TV. We're on YouTube, the same thing. Facebook, the same thing. So make sure you follow, like, subscribe, follow, like, subscribe, follow, like, subscribe. Subscribe to us. Send to your friends also to subscribe to us. And if you have a topic you want me to talk about, bring them. I go talker. At least before they will come say they come pushing me, come beat me, go too far, go too tight. So I will talk about it. As long as we all still respect each other. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. I appreciate your time. God bless you. God bless your family. Let's continue to do the right thing. And you that is watching, the little way you can help people, please help them. And if you have a partner, please learn to help. Even if you don't help your siblings, help your friends, just help the way you can. If you can. If you cannot, it's fine. Use your mouth to help them. Because sometimes too, it's not only finance, not just giving money. If you have a car, you can carry somebody somewhere that needs a ride. When I came to America newly, I used to enjoy, I don't know why I was enjoying it, carrying especially older women, not be people like me who were strong. I enjoy carrying them around. I just enjoy it, You just carry people around, say, oh, you're going somewhere. Okay, I'm available to help you. You are doing your part already. Or you are praying. Remember somebody in prayer. You are doing your part already. So this whole thing, there is so many ways for us to hold each other's hands. It is not a question of just money, money, money. It could just be words of encouragement. And say, sister, you don't feel so good, but it's all right. You're going to be fine. It could be worse. You are doing great. Just do that. Those words of encouragement, they're good. Say it on somebody. Tell them they are beautiful. How many of our people, they'll see you, they'll just walk up past. Even if the person not fine, tell and say fine. You make the person's day. I've seen a lot of people, when I tell them you're beautiful, they say, really? They'll just smile and say, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Do you know how much you've made that person feel so good? When next you see me, make sure you give me compliments. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll see you on the next video. I might bring you up again today because I'm trying to make some delicious things. So I'll see you guys over there in the next video. All right. Bye-bye now. Okay.